Alright, today we're checking out Chris Cornell. We're listening to the song Seasons. Let's get into it.
Summer nights and long warm days, stolen as the old moon falls, and the mirror shows another face, another place to hide it all, another place to hide it all. Lost behind the words I'll never find, and I'm left behind. The seasons roll on by, sleeping with a full moon blanket, sending feathers for my head. Dreams have never been the answer. No, dreams have never made my bed. Dreams have never made my bed. And I'm lost behind I'll never find, and I'm left behind as the seasons roll on by.
Ooh, I like how he's like, behind.
I figured you would like that.
Yeah, that's an interesting vocal, like an interesting twist to the sound you don't expect. This is a cool sound though. It's like rustic. Feels rustic, I think.
What did he say? I'm lost behind the words I can't find or something like that. I don't know what he said, but I know what he meant. It's like he didn't have the words to express himself.
Okay.
I feel like that all the time, especially listening to music and like
Dang.
music that I've never heard anything that sounds like this before in my life. You know, music like that.
Right.
It's so hard to express how you feel, like how it makes you feel or what you think about it. Like, I just don't have the vocabulary sometimes.
Yeah,
But sure,
that's
his
so
situation
true.
is much more serious than that.
That's so true, yeah.
But also in serious situations, sometimes it can be hard to express yourself.
Ooh.
It's like you're lost behind the words you can't find. That's weird how you lost behind something that you can't find. That's a very artistic way of saying it.
Ooh.
Naked floor of mine.
What a beautiful way to describe like
Winter.
a very specific emotional state.
Winter.
Yeah.
That's the emotional state. When you enter that season of your life that we call winter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for you. I
Yeah.
thought that's what that is about. And like hopefully winter is not permanent, but it can be if you give up.
Yeah.
It'd be like moving to the Arctic.
Yeah.
And if you just give up, it could be permanent. But going through winter sucks. But I mean, most people have winters.
Yeah, it's
That's a
almost,
part of life.
It's like
And it's horrible and it seems like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's like the dark night of the soul. Like when you're going through it, it's just like it's never gonna end. There's no light at the end of the tunnel.
right. It sucks, and it's hard. It's like that. Like is the time when you like want to give up the most.
Right.
Like it happens to be at the time. Like he's like the cold floor reminds him, and I was thinking like, ooh, reminds you of what? But then it was like it just reminds me. I was like, ooh, the coldness, like that cold tile floor is a vibe. It definitely reminds me of like some aspects of life. You know what I mean? Like everything good in life, to a degree, you have to like keep earning it. Like you have to like keep sort of, you know what I mean? Like,
what is that
to a
thing called? The
degree.
Red Queen, I think.
What is that?
It's like you have to like become better and work harder just to stay in the same place.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's just like, oh man, like that cold hard floor is like I feel like that's almost like the default. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to end up there. But everywhere else it's warm and squishy and soft and stuff, it's like you have to work for that.
Right?
Ooh.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.